The first objective of this week's episode of the Weekly Quest goes to create and play in the arena, which should be simple enough and quite a bit of fun. So, let's see. Number 2 is create and play with an unconventional deck. So, basically we're going to take a theme, build a deck, and hope it works. Take something that isn't usually done, so like no spell power decks or no taunt heavy decks. I'm not quite sure what I'll do yet, but we'll find out. So, quest objective number 3 is win a ranked game. This will be quite interesting, because I'm in Diamond rank now, so the fights get a lot harder. So we'll see how that goes. And the final is the bonus. Have a minion played in the first 3 turns survive the game. I don't think I've ever done this, so we'll see if we can. And yeah. So, are you guys ready for this week's Weekly Quest? Let's get things started and go on over to the game Hearthstone. So, here we are. I figure we'll start things off nice and easy. We'll do some arena. Alrighty, so our choices are between Rexxar, Jaina, and Thrall. I've had good luck with Thrall, but I've used him quite a bit. So I think I'm going to go with Rexxar, just because my luck with Mage tends to not be the best. And don't worry guys, I'll explain my thought process behind each of the things as I go through it. So, let's start off with Rexxar.
Begin.
Alrighty, so we got the Knife Juggler, Ancient Watcher, and Abomination. Knife Juggler's really good if you've got a lot of creatures. Unfortunately, I don't seem to pull swarms with Rexxar, so I think we're going to pass on him. This guy is just a pain. He can clear the board. He's wonderful. I like him. And Ancient Watcher is really useful if you can silence him or give him taunt, which I can't really do either of those in a Hunter deck, so I'm going to pass on him, and we're going to go with the Abomination to start. Alright, Imp Master, Mana Wraith, and Bloodsail Corsair. This is useful if your opponent has Gorehowl, but highly, highly, highly situational. I would not recommend him. Mana Wraith completely screws over the tempo for your opponent, but it can also mess you up quite a bit. So it's dangerous to take a Mana Wraith. Meanwhile, Imp Master, solid Swarmer. Not the best card, but I think for a Hunter deck, Imp Master is going to be the best choice. Alright, here we are. Starving Buzzard, Timberwolf, Shieldbearer. Starving Buzzard is just a complete necessity inside a Hunter deck. Card draw whenever you play Beast. It's just awesome. Timberwolves are nice, but I would take a Starving Buzzard over a Wolf. Alright, so tracking lets you pick a card, but you lose 2. It's debatable how good it is. Loot Hoarder's pretty good. Houndmaster is a solid, large creature, giving +2/+2 to Beast and Taunt. I'm a fan, so we're going to go with him. Oh, let's see. Hunter's Mark is really good removal, but again, I think I'm going to go with the Starving Buzzard. Okay. Tundra Rhino, really solid, giving all your Beast charge, including himself. Really strong. 2-1 with Stealth is solid because you can't remove him when he's played. Unless you got an Arcane Explosion, he's not going to go away. Stealth makes him unable to be targeted or attacked, so you could generally get... excuse me. some decent value out of him. Explosive Trap is just really good and nice board removal. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with Jungle Panther, because a 4-2 stealth is nice. It sits there, it does some really good work, and it's a beast. Archmage is a huge health minion. Spell damage is nice. You're going to get some good hits with this guy, because he just doesn't go down. But he doesn't really fit in a hunter deck. Leper Gnome, really good for aggressive decks. Not that good in the theme I'm building. I don't have any turn 1 plays, but right now I think I need the Jungle Panther. Alright, Wisp. Terrible card. Should never take it. It is a waste of a card. When you're limited to 30 cards in a deck, a 0-cost 1/1 will not save you. It won't. There's no possible situation where I believe a Wisp is the right card to put in your deck. Which is really funny because I got a Golden Wisp. Yeah, that's useful. Archmage again. Raging Worgen. Raging Worgen is a really solid card. It can cause some serious problems, so I think we're going to go with that. Alrighty. We don't have much in the way of taunt, which makes him interesting. But 2 damage. Targeted removal is really nice here. Restore 3 health. It's debatable. We're going to go with Arcane Shot. Alright, a rare. Let's see. We can go with a second hit Master. Master Swordsmith is debatable. He tends to not live long enough to give stuff enough attack. This is just useless. You never build Murlocs just because they're not reliable that you're gonna get any. Which to go? We're gonna go with the Master Swordsmith. Alright, Silence. And it's a beast. As much as I need taunt, and this guy's a solid guy, but I want the Silence. Silence is incredibly useful, so we're gonna go with Silence. Weapon Destruction or card draw. We have a decent amount of card draw through 2 Starving Buzzards, though those could easily be eliminated. Acidic Swamp Ooze is just a solid card. So is the Chillwind Yeti. So is the Gnomish Inventor. I'm gonna go with the Swamp Ooze this time. 2/2 taunt, 1/4 taunt. As much as I need taunt, I'm gonna go with removal. Let's pick up a 3rd Starving Buzzard. Alright. I'm thinking we go with the Archmage, simply because Snipe is highly unreliable. It's useful, but unreliable. 2/1 charge. It can be useful, but here I think we need the endgame power. Alrighty. This is hands down easy choice. Defender of Argus. You give your minions taunt. +1 in taunt. He's just a wonderful card. Only good if you have stuff on the field, though. If you have nothing to combo him with, he's kind of useless. This card is not as good as it used to be. It got significantly nerfed, and now I feel just isn't as strong of a play anymore because he's always 4 attack, whereas before he was +1/+1 for each card in your hand when he's played, so he could easily be like a 9/9. It was crazy for 4. Now, not so good. We don't have much in the way of spell damage. The cantrip effect, the draw card, is nice, but I'm going to go with Defender of Argus. Alright. 3 beasts. The Scavenging Hyena is just insanely good in Hunters, where you got beasts, they die all the time. He gets huge. We're going to take him. We're going to take another one. We're going to take an Explosive Trap, because Freezing Trap, while useful, doesn't... Explosive Trap's just the best trap. Alright, another rare. I think we're going to take that endgame punch. Ravenholt Assassin will let us finish off our opponent. Hopefully. Yeah. Now we're going to try and look into getting some taunt. Solid card, but I think we're going to take removal. We're going to take that taunt, because we do need taunt. Oh, bugger. Snipe. Tracking, taunt. We're still lacking a little bit of taunt. We got... actually, we have a decent amount. We'll try snipe. See how it goes. Go for the 1/1 charge beast. Use it to feed. Alright. Feed our scavenging hyenas. Kill command. Hands down. Amazing card. We're going to take that. A third explosive trap. Or a nice engine shield master. Though the third explosive trap can really trip people up, so we're going to go with that. Third scavenging a hyena, hands down. Another jungle panther? I'm not a fan of this card, but I've seen it work really well and really trip people up. Though 3/1 charge is nice. That'll mess people up. Okay, since we're not healing, and mind control tech is at best, this will be interesting. We're gonna go with Crazed Alchemist, because you can do some really fun plays with it. So, that is our arena deck. Let's take it for a spin. See if anyone's even playing Arena at this time of day. Alright, we have our opponent. Worthy opponent. Let's see who we got.
Rexxar versus Thrall.
Alright, we're fighting Thrall. Oh, not a
Begin.
bad starting hand. Not bad. Can get ourselves in trouble though. So, you know what? I'm gonna keep it though. See where it goes. Another starving buzzard. Can't do anything this turn, so we'll see what his response is. Alright, so we're gonna drop the starving buzzard.
Job done.
Next turn, if needed, we can Arcane Shot to kill something and drop a buzzard or a hyena. Or if he doesn't play anything, we'll drop the Jungle Panther and cause him some major problems. Oh, you jerk. Alrighty. Let's see you handle a 4-2 stealth while the bird hits you in the face. Let's see what you have, Thrall. Probably a lightning storm, which would be horrible for me. Oh, no. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get just maximum value out of this. We're going to drop Starving Buzzard, Scavenging Hyena. We're going to run that in there. And then we're going to run him into that, making our hyena just absolutely gigantor. And silence! Crap. Well, that's annoying. That is bugger all annoying. But we're doing good because we got another hyena, and he's on his way to being giant. Unless, of course, he has a lightning bolt. What do you have?